The story of the Titans in Greek mythology. Prologue. Before the Titans. In the beginning, there was chaos, a yawning void out of which the first primordial beings emerged. From chaos came Gaia, the earth, rich and fertile, the mother of all life. She gave birth to Uranus, the sky, who arched over her in a protective embrace. Together, Gaia and Uranus brought forth the first divine lineage, the mighty Titans. The Titans were not like the gods who would come after them. They were colossal, both in stature and in power, embodiments of the raw and untamed forces of nature. They were the children of the earth and sky, bound to the primal essence of the cosmos. Yet, their story would be one of ambition, betrayal, and ultimate downfall, a cycle of creation and destruction that would shape the destiny of both gods and mortals. Gaia and Uranus, as the primordial pair, bore 12 Titans, each representing a fundamental aspect of existence. They were Cronus, the youngest and most ambitious, destined to become the leader of his siblings. He embodied time, relentless and unforgiving. Rhea, the great mother, nurturing and fertile, destined to become the mother of the Olympians. Oceanus, the vast, unending river that encircled the world. Tethys, his consort, the goddess of the nourishing waters. Hyperion, the titan of light, whose children would embody the sun, moon, and dawn. Theia, his sister wife, the goddess of shining treasures like gold and jewels. Phaeus, the titan of intellect and inquiry, representing the pursuit of knowledge. Phoebe, the goddess of prophecy and wisdom. Crius, the least described of the Titans, often associated with constellations and celestial order. Mnemosyne, the goddess of memory and the mother of the muses. Themis, the embodiment of divine law and justice. Iapetus, the father of Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Atlas, representing mortal life and its finite nature. These 12 Titans were joined by other primordial beings, such as the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires, monstrous creatures with 100 hands and 50 heads. Uranus, however, viewed these other offspring as abominations and imprisoned them deep within Gaia's womb, causing her great pain. Gaia, enraged by Uranus's cruelty toward her children, devised a plan to overthrow him. She forged an unbreakable sickle of adamantine and called upon her Titan children to rise against their father. Yet one by one they hesitated, afraid of Uranus's wrath. Only Cronus, the youngest and most cunning, stepped forward. With Gaia's blessing, Cronus lay in wait for Uranus. When the sky descended to embrace the earth, Cronus struck with the sickle, castrating his father and casting the severed flesh into the sea. The blood that spilled from Uranus gave birth to the Erinyes, Furies, the giants, and the Milia, ash tree nymphs. From the sea foam surrounding the severed flesh, the goddess Aphrodite would later emerge. Uranus's fall marked the end of his reign, and Cronus claimed the throne as the new ruler of the cosmos. The Titans, now free from their father's tyranny, celebrated their brother's victory. Yet Gaia whispered a warning to Cronus: "You too shall be overthrown by your own child." Under Cronus's rule, the cosmos entered an era known as the Golden Age. It was a time of peace and abundance, where mortals lived without toil or suffering, and the earth provided its bounty freely. The Titans ruled from Mount Othries, their celestial stronghold, and brought order to the chaotic universe. Cronus, however, was haunted by Gaia's prophecy. Determined to defy his fate, he took Rhea as his wife and queen, but each time she bore him a child, he swallowed it whole. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, all were consumed by Cronus, imprisoned within his belly. Rhea, heartbroken by the loss of her children, sought Gaia's counsel. Together, they devised a plan to save her next child. When Rhea gave birth to Zeus, she hid him in a cave on the island of Crete, entrusting him to the care of nymphs and the goat Amalthea. In his place, she wrapped a stone in swaddling clothes and presented it to Cronus, who swallowed it without question. Thus, Zeus grew up in secret, nourished by the milk of Amalthea and honey from sacred bees. As he matured, he plotted the overthrow of his tyrannical father. When Zeus came of age, he returned to confront Cronus. With the help of Metis, the goddess of wisdom, he tricked Cronus into drinking a potion that caused him to vomit up the children he had swallowed. One by one, Zeus's siblings emerged, fully grown and ready to fight. The newly freed Olympians joined forces with Zeus, rallying others to their cause. The Cyclopes, grateful for their release from Tartarus, forged weapons for the gods. Zeus received his thunderbolt, Poseidon his trident, and Hades his helm of invisibility. The Hecatoncheires also pledged their loyalty, using their immense strength to hurl mountains and boulders in battle. For 10 years, the Titans and the Olympians waged war in a conflict that shook the very foundations of the cosmos. The Titans, led by Cronus and supported by Atlas, fought valiantly from Mount Othries. Yet the Olympians, with their newfound weapons and alliances, slowly gained the upper hand. The final battle saw Zeus unleash the full power of his thunderbolts, shattering Mount Othries and scattering the Titans. Defeated, the Titans were cast into Tartarus, a dark and desolate abyss deep beneath the earth, guarded by the Hecatoncheires. Atlas, as the most defiant of the Titans, was condemned to an eternal punishment, to hold up the sky on his shoulders, a burden he would bear for all time. Not all Titans shared the fate of imprisonment. Some, like Oceanus and Tethys, chose to remain neutral during the war and were spared Zeus's wrath. Themis and Mnemosyne even became allies of the Olympians, serving as counselors and patrons of divine law and memory. Prometheus and Epimetheus, the sons of Iapetus, also played a unique role in the aftermath of the Titanomachy. Prometheus, known for his foresight and cunning, aligned himself with Zeus during the war, but later became a champion of humanity, defying Zeus to steal fire from mortals. For this act of rebellion, he was chained to a rock, where an eagle devoured his liver each day, only for it to regenerate overnight. The Titans' imprisonment in Tartarus was not eternal. In some versions of the myth, Zeus eventually freed them, offering them a place in the new divine order. Yet their power was diminished, and they faded into obscurity as the Olympians rose to prominence. The Titans, though overthrown, left an indelible mark on the cosmos. They were the architects of the primordial world, shaping the elements and forces that governed existence. Their children and descendants, such as Helios, the sun, Selene, the moon, and Eos, the dawn, continued to play vital roles in the divine hierarchy. The Titanomachy itself became a symbol of the cyclical nature of power and the inevitability of change. Just as the Titans had overthrown Uranus and the Olympians had overthrown the Titans, so too would Zeus face challenges to his rule, reminding all gods and mortals that no reign lasts forever. Though their age has passed, their legacy endures. The Titans remind us of the primordial chaos from which all things arise and the delicate balance that sustains the world. They are the ancient echoes of a time before the Olympians, a time when the earth and sky gave birth to gods whose power shaped the destiny of all creation. And so, the Titans remain, not as rulers, but as shadows of a forgotten age, their story etched into the fabric of mythology, a testament to the eternal struggle between order and chaos, creation and destruction, and the rise and fall of divine power.